Good morning, brothers. Welcome to the Brown Bag Gentleman. And I haven't ever really said it before, but I'm going to say it now. I'm going to try to remember to say it. Please like and subscribe. There, I've got it over with. The business is over. Today's shave is going to be fun. I have enjoyed this razor this week. So yeah, I've introed it last week. So let me just show it to you again. Yes. Razorock. Man. Stainless steel. You really do a good job. I've got the aluminum version of this, the Hulk, the green one, and you've seen that, and then there's the steel one. And I don't know if it's just the blade, but I can tell you that this was a whole lot smoother. It's just enjoyable. The word enjoyable comes to mind when I used this razor this week, and I say I've only used it 3 or 4 times this week so far, and I'm going to use it today. Actually, yeah, I've got a 3-day growth. So yeah, we're going to put it through the paces, 3-day growth. It's, my beard is gray and coarse, thick, comes in real thick. So yeah, my beard's a challenge. So we're going to do that with this razor today. And let me pause while I get out the Hulk so I can just compare them side by side. Hold one sec. Okay, back again. So I got both razors out. I just grabbed the other one. Size-wise, they're about the same. Let me see, hold them there so you can let me back up so you can see them. There we go, the whole picture. So the green, this is so much lighter. This is probably about, just feeling them. I mean, I haven't weighed these, I can't tell you, but this is about 1/4 of the weight of this. This has got some nice heft to it, the stainless steel and that solid handle. I like it. And I mean, I'd always thought this was kind of cool. It was for $30. It was a great little intro into using this type of artisan style blade. So I like that. Now the blades I was using were this, that I first got, and I first was watching videos. I got the Kai pinks. And to me, a lot of blade feel, which I don't actually mind. I kind of like some blade feel, but just keep in mind, there was blade feel, and there was definitely, you knew you were using something sharp on your face. Yeah, I'll put it that way. Now, with the Schick blades that I'm using, that I've used this past week and using today, the P-30s, way smoother. In fact, I'm so intrigued by this blade now. I'm going to try it in this razor next week. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to use this razor. So that way it's kind of a comparison back to back. It won't be side by side, but it'll be back to back to give me an idea. Because this was kind of fun. And this line handle is why I got, of course, the version. I actually wanted the same handle on this, but of course stainless steel. But they didn't offer it, so this is like as close as I could come. And who doesn't like a bomb-in handle? They're just kind of retro cool. So yeah, there's another look at that. It's just kind of like that handle. And it's funny. Let me just show you. When I see this thing sitting on a shelf, sitting on my shelf right over there, and I see it when I'm doing my business. To me, that handle, it appeared small because it's in proportion to the head. The head's so much wider. But I'm telling you that this handle is not small. It's just perfect for me to go like, say, so basically I'm using a couple fingers and rest it on the pinky. It is at the balance, the grip is at, if I can get the balance of my finger. There we go. So it's kind of towards the bottom half of the grip area. So it's in the range. It works. So balance, so maneuver around it's easy. I just found this very maneuverable for such a wide head too. Didn't really come into cutting my face, my nose, especially my nose. My nose is, I'm going to grab my nose. That's what happens when I'm coming in tight. I didn't do that this week. We'll see if I do it today, but I didn't do it this week. And another thing I'm going to show you today is, yes, I can make lather. You see a lot of my lather. Let me just give this a couple of little curls here. Here we go. A lot of my lather you see, because I tell you, I load with 100 swirls. Then I build the lather with 200 swirls, 100 clockwise, 100 counterclockwise. And you see my lather, and it's a workable lather, and it does its job, and sometimes a little thin, sometimes a little thick, and I don't mess with it much. Today I messed with it. So the soap of the day, let me show you that. Oh, pick it up here if I can put my hands right. Let's see, was it the George Trumper Rose. George Trumper Rose. In fact, let me show you. I got the wood, but this was a Christmas present a few years ago. It comes in a nice little wood bowl. Make a look at that soap off my hand. But it builds a nice lather. I see, and I put some water in it, and that's not 200 strokes. That's 600 swirls around, not just 200. So yeah, it builds some soap. You can build some lather there doing that. Just working it in, working and stuff. So I did that. Did it take a minute and a half maybe? Because you say you're going so fast that. I did 600. So I don't think it took 2 minutes to just swirl around. Just having fun. It's Saturday. Just having fun. I'm taking the extra time. That during the week, I'm not going to take that extra time. But I just wanted to build a big puffy lather. And yeah, I got that in spades this morning. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start here. Start shave. I've already washed my face, but of course now it's dry because I used the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements pre-shave soap puck cube. Sorry, not puck, cube. So because as I usually do, because I enjoy that thing. So let me just splash some water on my face. There we go. Wet the face. And we'll start. Oh, and I did not introduce this brush yesterday. That's why I'm using the same one 2 weeks in a row. I forgot to tell you. Who is this? Canada. Just had it on the tip of my tongue. Pause while I think of it. Okay, I thought of it. I had to take a second to think of it. AP Shave Co. Yeah, AP Shave Company out of Canada. Cashmere, not again, but this time it's a 26, not the 30. Let me show you a comparison. Here's my 30. Here's my 26. See, a smaller handle. Still, but I like that style. To me, I can just grab that. I like that. I used to like a different style better, but as my hands are getting older, I didn't like that style anymore for holding on to. Light rose scent, enjoying that. Just very light. I mean, it's a few years old too. It's probably 2-3 years old. I don't use it that much. I pull it out every now and again. It took me a little bit of trial and error to be able to lather this up. Didn't work so good the first couple of times I tried it. Not using enough water, not loading enough soap. It's a little bit harder. I won't call it a triple, but I don't think it's a triple, but I don't think it's that hard, but a little harder. But I say I load 100, but I used to load like 40 to 60, then I built to 70. Now I load 100 strokes, especially if I'm going on. If I'm going to video it, yeah, I gotta load the brush with 100 swirls. And I'm just goofing. I'm just kind of you know, enjoying my shave, throwing on some lather. Oh, getting it in my nose. All right, so let's use this razor and warming it up in the sink. Sink full of warm water. There we go. First pass. And you will notice too, the angle is so much steeper. Than it is when you use a DE razor. The angle to the face, see that? It's just so much steeper. But it's intuitive, it really is. And yeah, I can't go quite as far. Yes, I had to rinse it twice there for a while. I normally would have rinsed it once for that same amount of area using a DE, but I still like using the artisan style or single-sided razor just to break it. It's just, you know, something different to do. And now I did not save this for the twig like I always do. We're going to do that because the head is not that big. We're going to try that. Okay, how to do? Huh? Okay, got in there pretty good. Pretty good. Not perfect, but almost. Okay, yeah, that side's good. Rinse it off, try the other side. I actually used my twig this week because I wanted to save going under the nose of this thing for today so you would see it first time. Okay, got that. Oh. Spot right there. There we go. Oh, up high. That is not bad. That is not bad. And I will tell you why too, because if you see, let me show you this real quick. If you see how close that blade is to the front of the razor and compare it to the twigs, you know, they are close. They're, you know, maybe even a tick closer than the twig. I don't know, but just the ergonomics of it, whatever how it's engineered, the angle, it goes in there good. So we're just kind of shaping the mustache a little bit. There we go. Shaped enough. Oh, felt me soaking in the mustache. Yeah. All right, let's lather up for pass 2. But yeah, just enjoyed this razor this week. Really did. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be going on vacation sometime here this summer, and I'm toying with the idea of bringing this razor. We'll see. There we go. Oops, I gotta move that green one and the Hulk out of the way. I had it right beside this one. I almost grabbed that one. There's no blade in it. Oh. I felt that just a little bit. My little bump right there. Huh, maybe I'm getting little starts of ingrow. Maybe that's what it was. There we go, yeah. See, just light touch though. Especially, and I do like the weight of the razor. I just prefer the steel to the aluminum. Granted, the Hulk is my only aluminum razor. I didn't buy the Henson. I tried the base model one. I'd like to try the more aggressive one. When Father Craig gets that and loads it to me. Hint, hint, Father Craig, hint, hint. Father Craig, I'll swap you. I'll let you borrow this for a week. Let me borrow that more aggressive Henson. But I want to try, but I didn't really care for the mild one when it was just too mild for me. And just having that feel of it, I didn't care for the feel of it. A little bit, you know, that what's it? The resistance. Can't really call it drag because it wasn't like using a multi-blade, because it wasn't like that because you just used a single blade, but there was some resistance to it. To me, it was almost like using a straight razor. To me, using a straight razor here has resistance, and I just like the smoothness of, like, say, a double edge and these engineered razors. They're just so much smoother. And I want to say I like the smoothness. That's part of the enjoyment. So that's what I like. So I mean, Henson, no, it's a pass. Well, I try it, yeah, I'd try it if Father Craig lets me borrow it, but I'm not going to go out and buy it. I'm just not. Oh, so I need to, did that just dissipate a little bit? Or is it just lighting? I can't tell. I'm throwing some more on anyway. There we go. Oh. I'm going real light here. See how the steepness on my neck? I hope we can see that good. See when it will get to this side too, maybe you can see it better. Yeah, that soap is dissipating, it is. There we go. Watch watch the angle. See how steep that is? And to me, the weight of the razor makes it easier to rely on just the weight of the razor. For me, the aluminum's, you know, it's more of an effort to try and just do that, because they are so light. And everything, oh, one spot right there, one. Gotta get the right angle. Because they right through here, the hair just kind of flares out into like a V-ish type of shape. Is George slickness is good on that George Trumper? Oh, underneath the end of that hole. Yeah. Oh, one spot right there. Oh, you hear that? Yeah, There we go. Yep, there we go. Yep, now it's done. There we go. Now I'm satisfied. So my little bit of buffing that I do, I don't stop and reload soap, especially if it's a good soap. And this George Trumper has been a good soap. It really has. It's the slickness. Yeah, it dissipated a little bit. You know, me Jabberjaw and all that. I see it in the bowl here. Yeah, dissipating. You know, I can tell. It is. So yeah, it's a lot of soaps we buy don't do that anymore. Some of the first soaps I bought did that all the time. It was, to me, early on, it was a kind of a normal thing. I was buying a goat milk soap years ago from a local artisan here in North Carolina, and that dissipated like right off the bat, but the slickness was like still there. So it's like, yeah, you didn't see the foaminess, but you still had that layer of protection and glide and all. So it still works fine. So it's just something to get used to. We're just so used to all the commercial stuff where it's all foamy and big and puffy, and you watch some of these guys build these huge lathers, and yeah, that didn't do that, but it worked great. In fact, I've been thinking about his soap. I haven't had one of his soaps in a while, so maybe come. I know he closed the store. COVID, he closed the store in town, but he's still online. I'm just trying to remember the name of the store. Oh, soap store here in Stamford, North Carolina. I can't remember the name of it. All right, so now let's see here. Okay, turn a quick little wash off with warm water. And of course, then we'll switch to the cold to splash. Oh yeah, nice shade, nice shade. There you go, nice and close. All right, let's splash on some cold. Let's use the cold. Yep, now hold on one sec. There. Cold water to close the pores. And if you say, you notice it say nice. I use a warm water wash off first, and then I use a cold water. And to me, that's worked the best for not getting ingrown whiskers or clogging up pores. So yeah, with warm water to get the soap off the face while the pores are still open, and then the cold water after you've got all the soap off to close up the pores. So we did that, and let's see, we now no cuts, so we're gonna, here we go, lemon witch hazel. There we go. Yes. Bear with me. Drink of water. Okay, there we go. And let's see, now a little aftershave. So, oh, I gotta put the glasses on to read it. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, this is when I have to see. Alighieri from Sterling. Liked it. I'd gotten it for Christmas, but to me it smells very spring summery. Nice liberal splash. Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. Feeling good, smelling good. Yeah. Oh, I like the smell of that. That's, see, that Alighieri, yeah, that's good stuff. I like that scent. It's a bright, to me, there's that little sweetness, a little minor floralness, I guess. I can't call it real floral, but and the dry down, starting to more earthy floral. A little bit earth, a little bit. No powder, don't smell powder at all. But yeah, on the cool down, evens out the tone. I like it. Yeah, it's not quite as sweet. It smells good. Yep, I like that. And it'll hang around for a good 4 hours or so. It will last half the day. I think that's what those usually go, as I recall. So yeah, so I will enjoy that as I'm doing the crown molding in the bathroom. I'm part 2 for that. I should finish today. I didn't finish last Saturday, so I'm going to try and finish the crown molding and then get caulking all around it. Some paintable caulk, and I have to go paintable caulk in the corners of the room and along the seams that I did for that beadboard, because the caulking I used was apparently that kitchen and bathroom caulking was not paintable, so it didn't wreak havoc on the paint. So I need to go over it and so I can paint it and make it all even again. So yeah, I've got a little work to do there too. It's bathroom's coming on very slowly, but I'm doing it all myself, and I'm doing it for a few hours on a Saturday. That's what I'm doing. So, well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that shave. I know I did. And go with God.